Let's lock it up.
I can stay a while.
Me too.
Come on in, boys. I'll bet you're hungry.
At Applebee's, being part of the neighborhood is what we're...
Jim, Applebee's has takeout. What do you take away from this commercial?
Well, I guess when I was watching the commercial, I kept on thinking that they're not showing a certain scene on the bus where the players were like, we lost and now we have to go to Applebee's. This stinks. No, there's a neighborhood feel to it that is, it's obviously kind of sincere, and, that a lot of those people that were staying late weren't going to get overtime. But, I don't, I think it effectively captures the neighborhood feel. I don't know how realistic it is. I don't know if they televise clips from local high school games on TV in every town, but who knows?
What do you think, Leola?
Oh, please. No, I think this romanticizes and uses people's desire to be in small towns and small neighborhoods and so forth, and that the precise question is how realistic it is it? I mean, neighborhood schools are largely a thing of the past. We have, especially here, we have, these magnet schools and so forth. People don't come together like that around athletics. They wouldn't even be on the same bus coming back from an athletic event. And if they lost the game, they'd just be losers, unless they were in, Hoosiers or some movie. I mean, this is not a real neighborhood. Applebee's is a multinational corporation. Or at least a national franchise corporation. They're not, connected to every small school and neighborhood in the country.
But maybe the managers are. Sunshine, you're the political scientist. Are they ripping off Tip O'Neill? All marketing is local.
I'm not sure if that logic applies here, because I was trying to think what is more appealing, for you to hear about the new baby back ribs or to hear that this restaurant loves you. And I think that people don't believe that this is a neighborhood restaurant, right, but they might go because there's a new product.
Right.
This is really stupid, but when I watched it, the thing that occurred to me was, football coaching is about having a plan and attention to details. And I just go, well, no wonder they lost the biggest game of the season, 21-20, and they're not making the plans. They got a coach that's driving around in the rain with a starving team after the game. And, hey, Applebee's is going to, maybe they can stay open for us.
Call ahead. I did. I played football in high school, and that bus that they were on, it's like, what were they, touring with the Rolling Stones or something? They drive up in this bus. I'm sure there's like a catered thing in the bus already.
Exactly.
I'm always fascinated by the unintentional associations that Applebee's is part of the ritual of losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why is the Applebee's empty when they're closing up? It's like maybe they were just like so desperate for customers.
This warm little small town really turned on that team too. They have two people that care about them. They have no families, girlfriends, the school. It's like, here they are.
It wasn't the case that it was actually the bartender that first offered to stay for the high school team.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up for the boys.
Polishing up the tap, anyway.
I'm just interested in the contrast between corporate psychology and family psychology, though, because the manager actually, the pivot moment is he looks at the staff like, it's unspoken. Will you stay? And they both volunteer to stay, offloading all kinds of costs out of their spouse and ignoring their kids.
Well, listen, I know how the waiters feel about a table of 6. There's 60 non-tippers.
Yeah, right. I like cartoons.
Football players, for that matter.
Come right in.
Yeah.
I just love the phrase "eating good in the hood."
Yeah.
Or eating in the hood, anyway.
Yeah. Some kind of eating in the hood. How important is the pronoun "our"? I mean, our Wakefield Wildcats. It's the possessive. I think that association is what drives so much of this.
Well, it asks us to identify with this non-local corporation. So that's it's an editorial hour. It assumes that identities are the same as the corporation.
Through a two-step process,
Yeah.
our team eats at our restaurant.
Right.
I've done some research on our Wakefield Wildcats, and they play very dirty. They play very dirty. Like when they tackle, they punch you in the legs, stuff like that. They're very dirty. They're all on steroids. No wonder they're hungry getting.
We can slander them, but there's
ribs.
nothing they can do because they're a virtual team. Okay, time for our exit question. What is the best aspect of neighborhood, Leola?
Familiarity.
Sunshine.
Well, if Desperate Housewives is an indication, I would say the neighborhood lawn boy.
Sam.
The girl next door.
Good answer, Jim.
I would say the jingle of the ice cream truck.
Oh, excellent answer. My favorite part is seeing your neighbors follow the dogs with a plastic baggie on there. That's all we've got time for. Come play with us again next week on Mental Engineering.